Hey, what's up everybody? I've got the new Poizd T3 V3 on the table here. It is sitting along with my T3V2, and I want to just pop this up here so that we could take a look at both and do some comparisons. I've had the V2 for over a year. Thing kicks ass, does really good. I love it, but as soon as I saw this new frame come out, knew I had to have it. I like the length on it, like the design on it, and it's always been a fan of Poise products. If you guys are on the Poizd Facebook group, I'm a moderator on there. Travis Smash, hit me up if you have any questions here, and we're gonna bust this thing open and check this out here. Dang, that is a beaut right there. Outside of the rail here, and you've got the spots there for the cross member. And dang, this thing is, just love the design. I like the length on it, like the ability to be running a bumper on this thing. And yeah, this is gonna be awesome. Let's tilt this thing up right here. The kill mode is what I have here. So let's make sure I have the right frame rail and kind of set these things side by side. And oh yeah, look at that difference there. That's getting quite a bit more frame. Got this poking over here to give me a bumper, more shock mounting options, and pumped on this thing. What a cool setup. The evolution of the Poizd here, and this is going to be a good one. Let's crack into this accessory bag here. See what we got rolling here. Grab some scissors instead of some wire cutters. See what's in this bag. So really feel privileged that I got the opportunity to get one of these in my hands so early. Travis released these things last week. I had known about them for, I don't know, 3 months or so, and we kind of talked back and forth, and he gave me some details about it, and pretty much what he told me is exactly what I wanted. And you know, I can only hope that maybe he took some of my feedback and some of the conversations that we've had over time in the design of this thing. But no, I'm real pumped on it. Here's the sliders. Looks similar to the old version of the sliders. I actually have some right here. Yeah, smaller, definitely. A little bit smaller. Gotta love that. So there, those are carrier bearing. Looks to be the same carrier bearing as before. What I do really like in this kit that he didn't mention is these little Poizd cross members. And I hope you guys can see that, but it's got the Poizd logo with measurement on it. So this is gonna be the lower link cross member pieces here. And one of the things Travis said about this was that it's going to be interchangeable with this T3V2 here, and have some wires poking there. But yeah, it looks like this cross member is going to be the same type of deal to mount here as the V2. So that'll be cool. What else do we have here? Yeah, same style on the cross member, or on the carrier bearing. Let's get into this bigger bag here, take a look. We've got a newly redesigned skid. It's gonna have, I mean, it looks like, to me, really, this is just kind of got a little bit more skid up here in the center. Just a little bit more motor protection, which is always a good thing, but similar to the previous version on the skid, which, you know, like he said, is going to be cross compatible. So that'll be a nice little addition. Skid there. This looks to be the same cross member for the carrier bearing as before. Simple, effective. But again, this one has 3 locations versus the V2 that had 2 locations. One thing that I see already, or I shouldn't say I see already, but same as the V2, is this gives you a little wiggle room to angle that carrier bearing. And it doesn't seem like a lot, but it does actually help a lot to improve your U-joint angles, to have that little bit of twist in there. So that is a nice thing to have. Looks like we've got 270 millimeter cross members put in there. Probably put those, oh, I have no idea, to be honest, where I'm going to put them. So I end up using these type of cross members as body mounts here too. So we'll see where those go. But yeah, that looks like it. Hardware here, always appreciate these long bolts here. Those ones are always tough to keep a hold of. But yeah, overall, I'm super pumped on doing this conversion. Honestly, from the looks of it, this is something that I'm going to have apart and back together in an hour. Seriously. Yeah, it's going to be something different, something cool, exciting to get this guy on here and get that extra length out of this thing. And kind of some of the things I always wanted was to have bumpers on this truck. And one thing that's really beneficial to me is that the series I run in, which is the Golden State RC comps, you need to have a frame rail that is equal to or greater than your wheelbase. Almost walked away to grab a tape measure. And this guy, I believe, is 14 3/8. Yeah, so, you know, plenty long of a wheelbase to have a comp legal class 2 and honestly class 3 chassis. And my idea right off the bat is I'm obviously going to have my Capra set up here and use the Capra axle as a cheater. And I may even go as far with this setup to have a secondary set of links that allows me to shrink it down a little bit and do an AR45P or like an F10 on this thing when I want to kind of sneak between those gates. So yeah, all in all, really, really excited to put this together. Good quality stuff. And you know, I just love the design. You know, Travis and I joked many times about the Nike swoosh frame, which is what I call this one. It's a Nike swoosh, more or less. Simple little design here. And you want to talk about a chassis that's been Xeroxed, duplicated, reworked in every little hook of a fashion you can imagine. You know, name a brand out there that's trying to put out something new and they've got this style, which, you know, I'm not going to say who the first was because I don't know that either, but I would say that Poise definitely put it out there for the world. And it's really cool to me to say, hey, what about that Nike swoosh? Look at this thing. It's going to come out and just, you know, in true Poise fashion, dominate. So we're going to put this thing together, and I'll get another video back up of it back together. I don't know if I'm going to make a video of me putting it together because honestly, this is quick. You know, this type of stuff is just an hour, everything swapped over and we're good. I'm going to actually, I have hardcore links on here now. I'm going to send these, once I put this truck together, I'm going to send it out to a buddy, local buddy, and have him do me up some new links on this thing just to kind of freshen it up and you know, bring it together. It's going to give me a chance to clean up some wiring, some other little things here. So we should be all set. So thank you, everyone. Thanks for watching.